this is even stream. Oh, okay. If any are watching, um, just follow the pin, and that's the YouTube channel. So, that's so weird. Alright, I gotta look back into it. Alright, let's start it off. Alright, so those of you watching on Insta, go on YouTube channel. It's already pinned. Um, and today we're gonna start the episode of Take Profit Tuesdays. This one is being streamed. It's probably not gonna be the best one, but we're gonna try our best to make it look good. Alright, so right now let's go on to the S&PY, and we're gonna go over a couple things today. So from the last time we talked, and I know I missed it last week because I was kind of caught up and doing something. We kind of talked about how the war affected the market and how it's kind of dipping. And I actually said to mention to before that if you buy on this time right here, when we did about 2 or 3 weeks ago, it's a good position to buy. It may react, which it kind of did, and go even higher, but as you can see, it continued to go lower. Still in a good position. It didn't do a huge sell-off, so it's kind of what we call an accumulation phase. So it's kind of accumulating together for potential upside. So that's something you guys definitely want to look out for and be take advantage of. Again, if you're not invested, definitely follow it. Um, let's see, and then next, I want to look at Bitcoin real quick. Um, so again, kind of the same thing we're kind of looking at, and as I mentioned before, we kind of said how the war, the war kind of influenced it to do like a big push a couple weeks ago, or even this week, I believe. And again, it's in a good zone to buy. So if you haven't already bought, I'll definitely get in and try to buy some more. If not, take advantage and try to accumulate some funds and get into a good position. Alright, so I'm just gonna go over probably just one trade real quickly. We did this week, and that we're kind of still in. And before I even get into that one trade, I want to look into the DXY. And with the oil going up and crazy and everything, and the Fed's trying to cut back on interest rates by buying it back, as we talked about before, and other companies are being affected in the war as well. So we did predict before the price of the dollar price is actually going to go up because interest rates are getting cut back. Um, Actually, they're getting higher. They're actually hiking the rates. What am I saying? Just so they could buy back, get money back from the market more, and kind of reduce interest and kind of have the dollar be valued more. So that's what's kind of happening right now. Um, so as far as one trade that we did, I was kind of looking for a kind of a short position because the dollar was kind of overbought, and so I thought once it came back here again, it's gonna probably make its way back down before continuing to rise up. So with that being said, as a team, we took advantage of that position, and as we as you've talked about before, the euro, USD, and the dollar kind of move opposite. So if the dollar's rising, the euro's falling, and if the dollar's falling, the euro's rising. So kind of going off that pattern that we did before with the double bottom, we're gonna go back up from where we last left off. So came down, came back up, came down again, double bottom. As you can see right here, these are the coordinates and stuff how we do it, and these are how we basically do our trades. It's very simple. I see a good opportunity to buy, sell, short, whatever the case may be, I wait for it, and a lot of times I'll do an execution. I really like a buy limit. Once it reaches that point, I'll send out the trade, and then let it run. If it hits short stop, if it hits the stop loss, more likely not it's gonna be a 1% or less than 1% loss, and it is what it is. And then we keep going. But as you can see, we're in it and we're in profit. So I'm just gonna keep on holding till then. And again, guys, if you guys want to be a part of the group, we're gonna have a master class coming in May 13th. I'm gonna possibly try to put the flyer on this video. If not, let me see if I can find it for you guys, so we could just look over it real quickly. Let's see. Oh yeah, and again, guys, I'm streaming this on Instagram and YouTube. So those on you on Instagram, follow the YouTube. I pinned it on the video. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see, cause I want to show you guys what we're kind of be working on. You know, I want to get a lot of people in this, so they could really take advantage of the services that we're offering. Cause why not? And then for the price that we're giving, with the information that we're giving too, it's pretty good. And these are for all the beginners, those who have no experience to little experience, who kind of want to get a little bit, you know, their feet wet. I'm gonna show you right now. So yeah, this is our official webinar flyer. So it's the Vonnie Masterclass 1 hour class that will, you know, last for ages, all online. Yep. So you don't have to even attend anywhere. We're gonna go over the markets, all the markets, crypto, forex, stocks, and more. So again, if you don't know how these markets work, I'll kind of give you the gist of how all of them work. Really easy. Again, one-time payment, lifetime of passive income, for sure. The date's gonna be Friday, May 13th. I'm gonna shoot for around 7ish, probably 5, just to do the webinar. I know some of you might be busy with work and stuff, but why not? And the price is right here, $40. If you want to do Bitcoin, we'll take it for cheaper as well. And if you want the wallet address, it's right here. And again, if you guys use domain names, we have one. It's gonna be VonnieFX.crypto if you want to send it to a domain name. And that's basically it. I'm gonna just send a Bitcoin, and that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys want to be at the part of that masterclass, and just take advantage of it, why not? If anything, we might have better opportunities for you, and, you know, do more private lessons and teach you guys some more stuff. Real quickly, I do want to go over some news aspects and some fundamentals. So one thing I do want to highlight is what's going on in Russia, and how these companies are affecting, or how U.S. companies are being affected in Russia. So again, guys, if you're kind of the person who kind of focuses on one particular stock, or if you kind of like, do indexes or what have you, this would be the something you want to look into and research. So again, we see this one's titled "American Companies Can't Do Much If Russia Seizes Their Assets." There's a lot of U.S. companies still operating in Russia, i.e. Dunkin'. So if you eat Dunkin', man, you're supporting the war in Russia, man. And a lot of companies like McDonald's, they're actually pulling back. So let's go over the article real quick. Not too much. McDonald's, Salesforce, Starbucks, and hundreds of other U.S. companies have all paused business in Russia after its invasion of Ukraine may lose their Russian-based assets forever. So as you can tell, they have a lot of storefronts in Russia. On Monday, the Wall Street Journal reported that Russian prosecutors threatened McDonald's, Coca-Cola, and IBM and other companies, warning that Russia could seize property of companies that flee the country and prosecute executives who speak against the Kremlin. So yeah, the Russian, they're not playing around, man. They're gonna seize the assets and possibly use that for the war. I mean, who knows? Now, international law scholars say the whims of Russian government could determine the fate of the U.S. assets in Russia. The stakes are high. Exxon has $4 billion in Russian limbo. That's assets all in Russia. According to Rutgers analysis of company statement, Citigroup has $10 billion there. The analysis found, whether it's a storefront or a mine, there really not a whole lot you can do to protect that from seizure by the government, says Paul Stefan, a law professor at University of Virginia School of Law, expert in post-Soviet legal system. So basically, long story short, just to summarize what we just read, If you have a company business establishment in any country, the government could just seize as well, especially during times of war. They could literally just do as they please. So that's what's kind of a point to really know what's going on before you put your money to things. So if you see a lot of these companies taking dips, such as Exxon, it may be a good time to buy and hold long term for when things start selling down. Who knows? And then really quickly, I just want to go over more fundamental as far as where traders are, or what traders are doing as far as institutional and retail. Right now, let's just look at the euro. So right now, as far as non-commercial, and that's the retail traders, we see there's a lot of long positions, which makes sense because again we see a huge dip, and we're actually in a buy position. So we're kind of going by fundamentals as far as retails, and almost kind of the same with commercial, but the spread is not that significant. I would say there's a big significant spread with the retail, but again the ones who have more influence are commercial, which is the institutional traders. So just to sum up all the positions now, from the total, we have a slight difference of about what 30 points or whatever. So it might be a short term buy, but it might be a long term sell eventually because again the dollar is going up. Um, Again, we talked about the Feds buying back, and you really want to capitalize in times like this, during times of war where things are taking big dips, things are taking big of making money at some point or other. If not, you're missing out. And if you're missing out, then hey, you gotta come for the next time around. Because again, guys, the market moves in cycles, up, down, and you gotta get in that up, and you gotta get in that down. And a lot of times it's waiting for the right opportunity. So a lot of times you have to work with teams like us that will help you. But yeah, just to wrap up, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Again, if you're on Instagram, come to the YouTube channel. Subscribe. I'm gonna try to do these streams a little bit more better. I'm working on it. This is my first one. If not, let's keep it going. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.